High Court has made some stern observations in the illegal arrest of Times journalist and crew by the Punjab police. The High Court said that Bhawana did not know the victim and cameraman and the driver, who are still in jail, also deserve justice, and questioned as to why was only Bhawana given the interim bail. After heated arguments, the judge hearing the case, Justice Deepak Sibal, has recused himself from the case. The matter has been referred back to the Chief Justice of High Court, who will appoint a new justice to take up the case. On Friday, the police had arrested Bhawana Kishore for allegedly knocking down a woman with their car and hurling casteist slurs at her while en route to report the inauguration of Mohalla clinics in Punjab. All right, let's listen in to what Basavaraj Bommai, Chief Minister of Karnataka, told Times Network on this particular issue.
Times Now reporter Bhawana Kishore was arrested. You being a former Home Minister, you handled the Home Department. The High Court itself has observed that prima facie an SC/ST case has not been made out because our reporter was arrested following the Sheesh Mahal expose on Mr. Kejriwal. What would you say about state governments misusing these draconian powers and High Court also upholding this? What would your advice to the Punjab government be?
No. Do you think there is a very sane government in Punjab? The way they are taking decisions right, left side. Like that, so many questions are raised in Karnataka. We are allowing all the press people to the doorstep of Vidhan Sauda. And every day there are press people in front of my house. And we don't stop anybody. And she was just reporting. There is nothing wrong in it. But she was put case, atrocity case and arrest. That too, a young woman, a young lady. This is totally inhuman, anti-woman, and totally senseless decision of the Punjab government, and we don't expect better than this. They're going to be worst.
My colleague Shivani is joining us live on the broadcast to help us understand the entire scenario. Shivani, the Punjab and Haryana High Court has made some stern observations in the illegal arrest of Times Network journalists and the crew by Punjab police. Help us understand what has happened during the hearing.
See, the hearing went on for around 3 hours today. It started at 12:19 and it continued till good 4 o'clock. And the observations that have been made by the court are very important out here to point out. Number one, that Bhawana, our reporter, who had come from Delhi to Ludhiana, did not know the women against whom the allegations have been made. So that weakens the basis of the FIR that has been put in the sections of the SC/ST Act. Another very important observation by the court was that the VJ, the video journalist Mrityunjay Kumar, he seems to have no connection either with the rash driving case and also with the SC/ST case. So why is he not granted bail when the reporter has already got bail? That was the observation of the court of Justice Sibal. And he also said that there might be a case which can be further looked into, the case against the driver of rash driving, but still there are discrepancies in the FIR and it's very obvious. The hearing went on and a number of times the court has pulled up the government in Punjab and also the police, but later on what happened, the Advocate General from the Punjab government, he tried to deviate the whole issue. He made some allegations and there was a argument between the lawyer of Punjab and also of lawyer of Bhawana. And after this argument, the court decided to reschedule and resubmit this whole case, do not hear this case, and the case has now been transferred to the Chief Justice, who had given interim bail to Bhawana on Saturday. And very strongly, the court has also asked and questioned that why till now Vijay and the driver are still in jail, because these are not criminal offences and they can be looked into. So this is the kind of hearing and observation that has been made today. So in a way, the case went and the observation went positive for Bhavna and for our crew. But the case has now been shifted again to the Chief Justice, and now he has to decide that what is to be done. And very soon, the dates will also be declared that when this case will be taken up for hearing again.
All right, Shivani, thank you for bringing us those key details on that story. My colleague Gurpreet is also with us on the broadcast at this point of time. Gurpreet, help us understand the situation now. What are we expecting next in this entire matter? Because the regular bail hearing was underway today, and the High Court has come down heavily on the government, the Punjab government, and on the police as well.
Well, today we have seen multiple times discussion was being carried out in the court, and specifically legally this case has been discussed at length. Allegation. Both the sides they are giving their side of the story, and finally what we have seen that when both the advocates from our side, also Advocate General also, they keep on discussing about the interim relief to the driver as well as to the camera person. Court has already observed that when the camera person was not even involved in SC/ST Act as well as arrest and negligent driving, after that why he has been taken into police custody. So why he has not got any relief from the court, that was the prominent issue which has come up in the court. But because both the side argument were going on, argument and counter argument were going on, and finally the Justice Deepak Sibal, he has referred that matter to the Chief Justice of High Court, and finally from the Chief Justice of High Court, it is likely to give this case back to the same justice who had granted bail to Bhavna. Because what we have learned and what we have understand, when the arguments were going on, there were the plea from our lawyer. They were saying that the due process was not followed, and there is need to go for the discussion. And main point which we can understand from the discussion which was going on and legally examined within the court, that our lawyer, he was interested to go for the questioning of the FIR. But at the same time, because Advocate General, he has given his plea saying that he wanted to get a full detailed report on the whole case, and till the time the report is not going to be sought from the police official why they have registered this case, the questioning process cannot be processed. So let's see, let's wait for the next date. But as what we can understand, this case will be gone back to the same bench, and tomorrow it will come up, and once it is going to be come up and again legally examined from all the angles, then the case will be unfolded legally, and finally the result will come out. So we have seen that today the whole day the debate as well as the discussion was going on between Advocate General and our lawyer, and finally this matter has gone back to the Chief Justice, and it is expected that the same bench is going to hear this case tomorrow.
All right, Gurpreet, thank you for bringing us those important details on this particular story. Let's leave it at that.